You know, when you hold a team to 35 from two and 25 from three, and you out rebound a team, you should win the game according to analytics and everything that you look at. And I say that to say I thought our guys were really locked in defensively against a very good Northwestern team, a very well-coached team, a very experienced team. And I thought our guys really competed tonight. It's just one of those nights where we couldn't buy a basket. We couldn't buy a basket. We got some good looks at it. And we had guys shooting the basketball that were shooting 40 and 50% from three coming into the game. And we'll take those shots 100%, night in and night out. So it was just one of them games where, we just couldn't buy a basket. I thought our guys really were locked in defensively, did a great job on the boards. And I think, it really speaks of the character of this team, of these young men, to be able to stick with it, because usually when you're missing baskets like we were tonight, it usually affects you on the defensive end. And I thought our guys really stayed with it defensively. But hats off to Northwestern. They're a very well-coached team. They're a very good basketball team, and they're a hard team to play against.
And then Elijah, obviously a very tough loss here tonight. Nothing was really falling for you guys. How did you feel like out there as the team? Were shots just not going in, or were they doing something defensively that really made it tough on you guys?
Shots just weren't dropping, so we just had to find another way to stay in the game, and that was just us picking it up on the defense end. It was nothing really to do with them affecting us because we found good shots, wide open shots, and it just didn't drop today.
Jeremiah, when you go toe-to-toe with a team that did just beat the number one team in the country 2 years ago, how much confidence does that give you as a team, as a group, that you guys can pull out some wins here down the stretch?
Yeah, I think we had confidence prior to this game, and this game just further confirms it. But I think that we know, all the coaches and all the players know that we can compete with anybody in our league, anybody on our schedule. So it's just a matter of staying together and coming back to practice and continuing to get better. If we stay the same, things won't go our way. But if we continue to progress, things will go our way, and we'll start to get wins.
Thanks. Hi, guys. For both of you, to what you said, got to stick together, keep working. Is it getting hard to do? Is it as easy to do when you're 2-8 as it is at the beginning of a season?
I think that, it's a part of being, we're not professionals, but it's a part of being professional. Like, no matter if it's getting harder to do it every day, it's just a matter of getting up and doing it, doing the work, whether you feel like it or not, and just knowing that we have a goal and we still have a common goal and a mission in our locker room. It's just a matter of sticking to that.
I feel like it's just a brotherhood. We got to fight for one another every day. We love each other, so we got to do it for the next man beside us.
And then Elijah, this is a team that I believe put up about 75 points per game. You guys held them to 56 tonight. I know there's obviously not many positives in the loss, but would you say this is like a step in the right direction for you guys defensively, knowing that you've kind of you gave up like 99 points to Iowa State, where this could seem as an improvement if you had to look for a silver lining?
Well, yeah, we really locked in on our scouting report, did what we had to go do, and we rebounded and we played together as a team on defense and closed up gaps and communicated and played with high hands. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction for us to really do something special.
Anything else for the players? One more.
I want to invite either of you to talk about your coach, what he's like to play for, especially right now. Times are tough and all that.
Coach has been great to play for. I want to give credit to him. He's doing a great job of keeping us poised and keeping us positive. That's the main thing that you have to be able to do in order. Like what you asked before, is it getting harder to do so every day? It's not, because he's helping us stay positive every day, and that's been a part of his message. So give credit to him for helping have that mentality, and it just spreads throughout our team.
He's just giving us motivation to keep on fighting every day. He's giving us something to do the next day just to keep our head up, to keep on fighting and striving for the goals. So I feel like he's just a great coach. He just does everything that we need to do, and right now it doesn't show, but in the future it will.
Thank you.
Coach, obviously, anytime you lose a game, it's not great. But considering of what the score was last year when you guys played, what do you feel like you did better from a coaching standpoint this time around than maybe you did last year when it was kind of one-sided?
I don't necessarily know if it was anything better. I just thought our guys, they competed tonight. They were locked in. I thought they did a great job of following the scouting report. And again, those guys in that locker room have stayed together and stuck with it. And again, they did tonight as well when they could have very easily gave into it when they weren't making baskets. So, again, that's the testament of this team and their character and who they are as young men.
Coach Boo Booey is a great guard in the Big Ten. You held him 4 for 14 from the field. Just how great of a job did Chico do with that and everyone around him helping out?
I think Chico did a good job on it. I think we did a good job on him as a team. And we knew coming into this game that he was a major focus for their team. But then you got Nick that did a great job for them to finish with 16 points. So, it's kind of like you got to pick your poison sometime. And we really did a great job being locked in on Boo Booey. But other guys stepped up that weren't averaging them type of points coming into the game and made some shots.
The coach, the team shot 13 of 45 from the field tonight. Obviously not ideal, but I think what did you see during that final, I believe, 12 minutes, you guys, before I believe it was Fisher Henley who hit that three towards the end there. But I believe you guys went like 12 minutes straight without a field goal. What do you think the Wildcats did that made it so difficult for you guys to score, or do you feel as if just shots were not going down?
From their standpoint, they do double the post, so throwing it into the post. We knew that it was going to be hard to score in there, but if we felt like we were able to get it out of the double, we would have numbers. And again, we had some open looks that we just happened to miss tonight. And again, Jeremiah Oden is shooting 50% on the year from three. And so he goes 1 for 7 tonight. And again, them are shots, we'll take them 7 threes every night. KT and Chico are both shooting over 40% from three, and them guys, they just weren't falling tonight. So you have a couple of them three goes down, it's a different ball game. So again, them guys have been very good. They've been shooting the ball well for us. It just happened to go our way tonight, shooting the basketball.
Coach, you talked about how they doubled the post. Deshaun found himself in a lot of double teams. How would you describe how he navigated that and how he did in those situations tonight?
I thought he did a good job. Obviously, he had a couple turnovers there, but he had 5 assists. I thought he did a good job getting the ball out of the double. He did have a couple of turnovers there, but he wasn't going to be able to score a lot in the post tonight just because how they were defending the post.
Tony, how are you holding up? What's your morale like, your own morale? And you heard what a couple of your players had to say about you. Did that mean anything to you?
It's challenging. It is what it is because I've never been in this situation as a coach. And again, I want to do it for these guys in the locker room. So my morale is I got to keep fighting. I'm the one that's got to stay positive. I'm the leader of this, and we will figure it out, from a scouting reports perspective, to put these guys in the best position to win basketball games. And we're going to keep plugging away. But the key with this team is we know what we're capable of. They know what we're capable of, and we'll get there. But obviously it is challenging, nobody I could have never envisioned being in the situation we're in right now, but we got to dig our way out of it. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for us and give us a win. We got to be positive. We got to keep encouraging these young men. At the same time, we got to continue to get them better individually and better as a team, and we'll get there.
Coach Chico went down there late. Any update on him?
I hadn't had a chance to talk with our trainer, but he was in pretty good spirits when I went in the locker room. As good a spirits as you can be in this situation, let me say that. And Chico's a tough kid. He'll be there.